every day. They're lining up for an onside kick on the opening kickoff. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able.
And these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. It's no surprise at all to find a Georgia defensive lineman wreaking havoc in the backfield.
Yeah, I find those big, physical, aggressive dudes that can be physical enough to play the run in the SEC and then pin your ears back and go get quarterbacks.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He couldn't quite get loose on that return. He'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks in the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
To the air, it's Stockton. Under fire. Makes the grab. It's Frazier. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I think that shows you the experience of the quarterback there. His primary target wasn't open, so he didn't panic. Even though he was getting hit, he was still able to find his check down and find some positive yards.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Dogs are facing 3rd and inches. Got it behind the line. It's gone. At the 35, he's open. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Well, after getting that takeaway, this offense is needing some points, and that's a big completion there on 3rd down. Good job reading the coverage. The offense is going to stay on the field. They want to keep this momentum going, and that last completion, that was big.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action. Lets it go to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed and with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
The Tigers will hustle to the line. Offense changing the play. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. He uncorks one deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Tigers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. From the gun. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Branch. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. I guess a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Young. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. They'll send the tight end in motion. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Delp. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Dogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Stockton. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete. Wants to keep it in the air. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Makes the catch down the right side. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Well, it's a second catch on the drive, and that's obviously a massive play for this offense. And he's starting to prove to his quarterback here that he's winning his one-on-ones, and he deserves some more looks. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Out of the gun, looking to throw. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Georgia! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. These 2 teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to move back on top, starting the drive down 7-6. That one comes out hot down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. The short hands, it's Durham. Inside the 30.
He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Durham. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They are get things started here in the second. He'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. He might want another play. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, LSU!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Off the play fake. And he makes the catch. The two-point conversion is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those bullets that you've got to dodge throughout a game to get the win, to limit those big plays.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. Open spaces. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Extra point here would tie the game. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The play-action fake. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
To throw, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. It's Durham. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Tigers in the hurry-up. And LSU starting to get that passing attack cranked up.
And this is a unit that typically LSU is as good as they are at quarterback. We know they're going to be physical. We know they got athletes all over the field. But when they get really good quarterback play, those teams are really
working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got his man downfield.
And there you see the arm talent by the quarterback. Throwing a curl route into zone coverage, you've got to get the ball there quickly. And you saw the cannon this QB has.
Catch in the middle. It's Green. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Might be changing the route. Run in the red zone. It's Durham. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's call.
Sends it back in motion. Give to the running back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Barges ahead. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
Decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on fourth down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Pocket breaking down. Oh, he dropped and he just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. The Bulldogs backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a... There he goes! And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. Looking to the big tight end. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Throws toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Makes the grab inside the 30. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Speeding down the left side. 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed and takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's not afraid to go deep. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hind end.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
I think the days of running backs just...
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team from the SEC, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Complete to start this drive.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
That's caught. It's Whittington. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but, man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Moore to the air. Finds his man. It's Whittington. And run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Wants to throw again. Here comes the heat.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete. And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of them.
Hey, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. You had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
The Ducks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Moore will throw. He's got it on the move. And after the explosive run, giving this offense a little bolt of energy, he steps out of bounds with a first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Ducks trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. He's looking to throw. Here's a hit. And he's going to go down at the 1. Now second and goal and right in the teeth of this noise. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Wants to go up top on first down. Taking a shot on the first play. And he bats it away and falls incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go walks. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
This offense comes out clearly wanting to throw the football. Nothing good on first down with incompletion. And how about this? You've got to protect your quarterback. That is priority number 1, and they give up a sack on play 2.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the wideout. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. LSU quick to the line. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Quarterback making checks. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch, it's Thomas. Gets a pass to marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense picks it up.
And he made the read off the RPO, and he decided to take off, run the football, but, man, you got to take care of that thing. Fumbles the football, the defense gets the ball back.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Here's the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Little over anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on second down. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Moore to the air. The throw. And he dropped it. Just didn't work the thing all the way in.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be fourth down. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Nestles it in at the 35. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great. So, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
He wants to change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Tigers want to pick up the tempo. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, fine. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. And you see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
They'll run it. It's Durham. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Fires to the right. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, they're trying to hit the out route to the perimeter of the field. It's a good route by the wide receiver. He just drops the ball.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. They'll move the wide receiver. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's got it and more than enough for a 1st down. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Man, what a game this guy's been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slippery, they just can't block him.
Now the play fake. Lets it fly. Pass is broken up. Incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
It's hard in this area throwing over this big defensive line. They've got long arms. You saw it right there, knocking that ball down on 2nd down.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
The give to the back. Got to be smart,
So Kobe.
patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Ducks are in the hurry-up. Moore will throw. Fires to the big fella. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Yeah. If I was at home, I would have taken lunch.
To the air on first down. Rushes on him. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
I'll sit there. I'll probably just
key that we look at this entire
game.
game.
How
can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Pulls it in. It's Whittington. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. In this defense right now, they have no answers.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And quite simply put, you don't see that happen very often against him. He is one of not just the best quarterbacks in the game, he's one of the best players in the game. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate that oftentimes doesn't make mistakes like that. He should have thrown that football away. He decided to try and do too much, and the defense made him pay. They get a massive, massive sack, and this offense loses a ton of yards.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8-ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. They've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Blasted as he lets it go.
Not a lot of good plays for third in California, so you're just trying to get a completion and help out your punter, but they can't even get that executed.
And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And
they said my snow is down here.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. The quick out. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And the defense aims, got him at the 27. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Going downfield for the big play. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Moore to the air. Going deep. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. It'll be a draw. Slithers into space. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half.
I'm about to push up.
The Ducks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the #1 thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step 1, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Well, the defense is feeling it now, right? 2 picks in 2 straight drives. Their guys have been all over the field making plays when the ball's in the air. D coordinator's got to love that.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They want to run it left here. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Now what they had in mind to start this drive, here comes 2nd and 13. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Looking to throw on first down. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Moore will throw. Pressure coming. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon. Just blinding speed.
I'm not weak when we play ECU. That shit should be
tough. Quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field.
But ECU, I see. When you usually try to play ECU, I mean,
even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
That's like February
The ball
21st.
squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah,
He'll off one deep down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Touchdown, LSU. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit over.
So conservative.
You might have a situation here. You might have points.
I love playing so conservative, bro.
More points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, tune up that much yardage. Defenses are going to have to get something to get out.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Whittington. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Moore to the air. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Ducks moving quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Great job by the defense not falling asleep on that play. Like, you're right there in that fringe area, this part of the field where offenses will get a little bit aggressive and try to throw the football because they kind of think the field shrinking is harder to run. Nice job staying on it, staying disciplined, and executing by this defense.
Second down, he'll throw it. Got a man, it's Moore.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with this slot receiver running these drag routes. You can't lose him. If he catches it on the other side and turns up the sideline, he can take it to the house.
Wants to throw on third down. Got it in the middle, it's Whittington. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator nuts. A lot of DCs, they focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more third down conversions like that, they're going to be in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary.
2 weeks,
Not only
that
is the
February
scoreboard
21st
on their
weekend.
side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Gonna look downfield again. Under fire. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
They're going to test the right side with this one. Creates a little room. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Well, this guy hasn't quite put up Heisman numbers in this game, but in a moment where they need him the most, in the fourth quarter, look how strong he is running. Breaking tackles, he's been smart, he still has the ability to cut. He looks like he could play another 4 quarters.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And the offense trying now to put this thing away. They're going to keep running the football to keep bleeding the clock. They've got the lead here late, now down by the goal line. Just take as many seconds off the clock as you can before snapping this football and keep running.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to
kickback,
have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to
might
be
be
enough
a few.
to
I'm
just
not
play
too
it
sure
safe,
yet.
play it conservative, punt the ball away, and
This
count
is
on your
something
defense. They were
well,
aggressive.
like
They
every time
mixed it up.
PCU and
Getting
basketball
that
gets something
score,
like
that is huge for their win probability now.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Might be calling a hot route. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Here's the pressure. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
You got to love what you've seen from the defense in this game, too. They knew coming into this one against this quarterback, being as talented as he is, they were going to have to be really good in coverage on the back end, and that's been the case all game long. They have never let it be easy for this quarterback.
Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deepest to deepest, widest to widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt. Situational football is probably one of the most underrated, untalked about things, like understanding the situation. I have the lead. They have to take shots down the field. I'm going to play pass. I got to rush the passer. I got to keep him in the pocket. All those things come into play throughout this game.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Gets the back moving. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down. He's going to let it go. Grabs it inside the 10. Defense defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. It's complete to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He wants to throw it again. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks that this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Going for 6. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. The give, and tick, 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 tick. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
And defenses are terrified of giving up that big play. I like the offense taking a shot down the field, showing the defense like, listen, hey, you're going to have to guard this. You better start being worried about the deep ball. Now maybe I can take some shots underneath, and it might loosen that secondary underneath.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll try to feel the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23.
I'm literally walking over to that guy. My man, thank you so much for saving my run. That could have been really, really bad. I could have been benched, but you got my back. Appreciate you, my man.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper, understanding they're down. They're going to have to attack down the field. I'm going to stick to my passing sets, my nickels, my dimes.
10 sacks is insane. 10 sacks. 10 fucking sacks.
Trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Off play action. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books.
Sacks.
Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Buckeyes will put turtle leather to crank us up. And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19.
Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it.
Wishes he'd just taken the touchback.
I like it.
Leaves it with the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
He's got it again. Picks up the first down. Still on his feet at the 45. Turns on the Jets. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. The Hoosiers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Defense looks as if it's coming. He's got him. Lowers those pads. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Quarterback sneak, wedging himself into the line.
From this is insane.
Into the end zone.
What is that?
We know a lot of
Hey, this
offenses
is
like to
it.
strip their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game. And the offense, they've got it moving now.
He'll bring it out. It's Tate. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Quarterback making adjustments. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. And the Buckeyes want to crank the tempo.
Well, what's the point in waiting? Why not get one of your best players involved in the game right off the bat? They take a shot, their big target outside, shows off his athletic ability, and right away this offense is humming.
Oh,
Will have to use
why can't they snap the ball? This
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
Back to throw. It's Sayed. Pocket breaking down. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
How about that? That's already the third target this guy has had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the matchups. Even though that one goes incomplete, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on third down expecting him to get the ball again.
He'll take a deep shot here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump?
Black 24, Jackrabbit.
Trying to keep the drive alive. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
That's a down and distance that would make a lot of coaching staffs pause, maybe call a timeout and think about, but not this one. There was no doubt, Gracie. They were going to run the football, try to pick that up on 4.
Direct challenge to the defense. If you want the ball, you're going to have to take it from us or stop us, and they didn't.
So moving forward in this game, let's just see how this defensive line responds to this. Can they be more physical and start winning their one-on-one battles?
The Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Gets it away off his back foot. He's got it on the right. It's a seam wide open. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
That's on speed.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room and none to be found as he stopped at the 23. His drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Off play action on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The play action fake. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw again. Here comes the heat. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
What a tremendous job in coverage by that DB. He just stayed in the receiver's hip pocket, then able to locate the football and swat it away.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Here's a heat. They get to him as he throws.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Another incompletion on third down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Quarterback may change this route. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Deep shot for the end zone. It's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. The Buckeyes
Every
have
place
it in
a paint
scoring
high, they
position
don't call
on
him the
first
top
and goal.
PI.
Go straight ahead. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Back to pass. Rushes on him. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Fitted in the window for the score.
There you go, bro.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
He's also right.
They opt to go for 2 to try to tie it up right now.
He's also right.
Back to pass, it's Sayin. He's got it for the 2, and we're all tied up. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive.
So
Kickoff unit is out there. And boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
But the school is where you make your cheese and you can just goddamn.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Oh, sir. So, in the offseason, what do you do?
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half.
Let's see,
The give to the right back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
I would just get your foot in the door, honestly.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football
You're
like
gonna go after that.
Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Wants to fire on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Cooper. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down.
What's up?
They're going back to the ground. And gang tackling on
this should be a recruiter.
They needed it.
More
They
than
still got the first down.
Coach. Good talent.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football. Be physical. Get a big game.
You already got you already know what it takes to be a good DB, so you should know high school level 2.
He'll take the deep shot. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
NCAA.
On that RPO play, I don't hate the decision by the quarterback not to hand it off and throw it deep down the field. I just don't like the throw.
I really need to be a recruiter more than
never got his feet back underneath him after riding
the
the running back and not handing it off. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals to hit that throw because that play was
best to
there
bet it now. Honestly,
so difficult because my eyes tell me
it's
the
the defensive
defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that thing.
I mean, it'd be hard as hell to stay with the guy. I ain't gonna lie. That should be
it's funny. That's probably
that should be bro. I got the game low key. Be weird. It'd be goddamn. It'd be too much offense. Can't really do it.
Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard.
Oh yeah, I'm
this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get
back to how they were earlier.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line.
I gotta win this one, so.
It's Mendoza.
Yeah, like 30 yards.
This will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later.
I know football games low-key they do be bogus, man.
It'll be
basketball, man, that should be bogus too.
Wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Shit going up. This should be balanced. This is now.
Go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, that's true.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Got it inside the 15. They make the tackle.
Did you respond to Rack when he texted you?
First and goal from the 7.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. He wants it all. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
What a great job by the defense.
I said, I'm playing
comp. You see how everybody was impressed. When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looking for a man. It's
I'm not losing. I mean, it's tied right now.
In there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Good play call offensively, and that's the right place
to go. Not yet. I'm still working on it. I don't know.
Here's 2nd and long.
A little bit.
Play action. Now improvising. Trying to make magic. Turning it on.
Well, he hasn't called his own number very
I was talking
often
to,
in this
I was
game.
talking to
Actually, it's
Isaiah.
the first time he's taken off and scrambled, but it was a really good decision. He's been killing this defense through the air.
Yeah.
You've seen the arm talent. You've seen the accuracy. That time, really nice decision to tuck it and get what he can get.
Damn, I even see
He's got
21
this
seconds
defense
left.
on their heels.
Yeah, I saw
The
it.
offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He unleashes a long one. And they couldn't make the connection on
Nigga, we can run the bat if you want to.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and
You
at
do
least
that,
get
Seth?
into field
You
goal
don't
range
plug
here at
this?
the end of the first half.
I need to get
So they
2K,
took a vertical
but
shot down
I
the
feel like
field,
it's now
but
it's
give
too
the
late.
defense
Bro.
credit.
I'm being
Lots
way
of
behind.
eyes back there on the quarterback.
Yeah, you know how
They're
2K
able to
be
break on the
like,
ball
they drop.
and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Fires left. He gets it to the 31-yard line.
Isaiah said he deleted Madden.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple
How
more
you
plays.
delete Madden?
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up.
I feel you though. Some nigga. I swear to God, I swear some nigga, bro. This nigga was running fucking like a trick play, just spamming that shit over and over and over. I'm like, damn, this shit is just bogus. Like, it's not even playing football no more. It's just straight goddamn niggas strong clock. It's like, damn, I don't got time to be done with that game.
So you're thinking Hail Mary here at the end of the first half.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. When I be winning, I'm like, bro, it's all right. I don't get excited anymore. If I don't care, nowadays I'll just play the game just for fun. I'm not like a teenager no more. Oh, I'm taking the game so serious. I'm taking the game serious.
And this one splits the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead.
I ain't gonna lie, it's fun. It's fun when you play your friends and you busting his ass. I ain't gonna lie, it's fun. Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. When you know the person you playing, bro, you busting their ass and they get mad. That should be fun, but these online niggas, I don't know. This shit don't be fun at all.
On the move from inside his 5.
I don't blame you.
Slips through the line. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business.
And like niggas don't be playing how we be playing. Like we be going for it. Niggas be taking field goals. They be punting the ball. You playing Paul?
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's
I was like, Paul play 2K?
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Pulls and throws off the RPO.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
Second down coming up.
I don't know what's wrong with the generation. They need to lock in.
To the ground with the back.
That too.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That too.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing in this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He gets it to the 38-yard
line. You need to stream 2K, bro.
A fresh set of downs. Precision execution.
Shit, that shit easy. Just go to share, then link your YouTube and Twitch.
I think you're spot on. Those
yeah, then you just gotta buy the face shit.
You gotta throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it.
Oh, he's got some space.
face thing.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Shit, he's damn near like fucking. Yeah, if you got a webcam, bro, you can just link that shit. You could really do
And the
it every day.
Buckeyes have it with a first
It's
and
cool.
10. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Forced out of the pocket. And
I just do on my free time. I'm not gonna lie.
rid of it and
Free
live
time,
to
I be
play
bored.
another
Like,
down.
you just gotta get
Know the
open. So
situation,
sometimes
know
be
the
random.
game.
Sometimes be random
When I
niggas
start
in
to
this
get
this
outside
talking
the
their
pocket,
cash.
I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to
Let me
take a
lock in,
sack,
cause
get a
when
loss
there be people in here, you lock in,
throw
you
the
ain't
ball
trying
out
to
of
lose.
bounds. As long as it passes the line of scrimmage, we go on to the next down. No harm. No.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
It's so nice to have these big,
Bro, come to Charlotte.
tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the
They play
field,
ECU.
huge catch
Just shot the
radius,
ECU.
makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and
Yeah.
gets into the end zone.
That would, yeah.
From the gun. He's not going to make it. They
Whoa.
stop him at the 1, and the
What'd
two-pointer
you say?
is no good. They're getting set to kick it away, and
February
that last
21st.
score took a little
It's
oomph
like
out of this
it's like
crowd.
2 weeks. Let's have to take your girl out to
The
Valentine's
kickoff
Day.
bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away
Is
by
there something
the
you want to say?
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate.
Don't be like me, bro. Be better than me.
last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10.
Let's just say go cheese.
He really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
I'll tell you what, that was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Throws to the back. That's caught. It's Hemby. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
That girl not gonna save you.
That's exactly what they told us they wanted to limit. Yards after the catch, and it pays off on this play.
And especially in these situations in 3rd down when you know the ball's going to come out fast, understanding that, breaking on the football, going, making the tackle, and forcing the 4th down.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. From the gun, the running back has it.
And I kind of like how
Bro, you said in order for you to stream on TikTok, you gotta have 1,000
when you
views.
see an opening, a lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Oh, they're after him.
I'm just trying to get this TikTok bus.
Close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face
TikTok
3rd
low key,
down.
like, you know,
And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire.
so you say get to ban 1,000 followers on TikTok.
Looking to throw, it's Mendoza.
You know,
Gonna take a shot.
social media is ass. It's like that's what it looks. That's lucky where the that's lucky where the money at. Social media. It's like you could just do anything. You could just start an ass clothing brand, or ass this, ass that. They gonna fuck with it. Like, what this nigga's doing? Everybody is so. I'm like nowadays. Everybody's so invested in society. Everybody like.
Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the
But it's just.
huge play for this offense.
So I was like back in the day, like you can see what another nigga doing in high school. You could already that see what that nigga today's doing in high school.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room.
High school, what, 5-6 years ago? It's like, damn, probably, you think you probably never see these people again. You could dead see these people
They'll start this drive
on
from
off
the
your phone.
18-yard line. Offense changing the play.
Yeah.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. He lofts one down the sideline. Pulls it in on the right. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24.
Well, really nice catch there getting the first down. This dude at wide receiver, man, he is a playmaker. And you think about Ohio State and the recent run they've had on first-round picks at the position. Michael Thomas, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave. This guy keeps making plays like
this
that.
This nigga keep holding my guy. Like, he's pressing them, and he's holding them.
6-yard line, it's first and goal.
Yeah.
This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Wide receiver's going to get a shot at it on first and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards.
The fucking Lakers lost last night. What the fuck are the Lakers doing? I'm watching the Lakers game. I'm like, whoa.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
Brown's never won his ticket for him.
Zings it complete to the right. And
he's never going to expect to win. Because it's low-key like, I ain't gonna lie, it's like, damn, why the fuck we still got Ruby? Play that nigga, trade him. Trade the Ruby. They can't trade for Giannis. You trade for Giannis, but you definitely gotta trade Luka. Brown not going to no Milwaukee. His son there, nigga. He ain't gonna go. Brown not going to Milwaukee, bro. Brown want that ass retire on some shit like that.
They're going to throw it on third and goal. Touchdown, Ohio State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
I mean, that was his best bet.
A lot of glorious
that nigga on Cleveland, he said some bullshit the other day. Oh, this the Davion Mitchell city now. This nigga ain't win no fucking. I was in his city now. I think it's the second
so to
least.
think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
A very efficient 5-play scoring drive.
NBA is so weak now.
And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score.
Once Brown retired, KD retired, Steph retired.
And good work.
So I low-key be tuning into the Hornets. They've been on this since Game 1 Street. Never got hired as for the Hornets. Yeah, I had an interview. Yeah, that too.
They're on the cusp of what would be an historic loss, falling as the number
Resume is better now, so I low-key. Now I just applied for the Human Resources HR yesterday. So,
defense in press coverage. To the air, it's Mendoza. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to.
That's how I feel about LinkedIn. It's like all these fucking people on this applying for the same position. It's like there's no way. Everybody's resume is different. Some people did a lot of shit. I feel like I didn't even do shit in college. No, I mean I did something. But
these are the places of defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield.
Yeah, some of these niggas are graduate students.
Put them a little bit behind
Damn,
the sticks,
I can't even get a position for your asses.
Looking for more room.
What's up? What's the name of my good now? I don't know what the hell you doing. You getting into these after tired. I ain't gonna last time I seen Paul George hoop, bro. It was low-key like, 2021 playoffs when he's still in the Clippers. I mean,
Welcome to Austin, Texas.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I watched him
home
cook.
of the
Yeah.
Texas Longhorns.
He lucky just keep getting
As
injured
we'll see
after
the
injury
number
after
4
injury.
team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
They were. Yeah, they said it better. I ain't gonna lie, back then, bro, that OSC, bro, them niggas would score 99 points in 1 minute. Also, about like, Steph would shoot a 3, they get a stop. Clay would shoot a 3, they get a stop. Steph would come back for a 3. I'm like, damn. There was nothing you can even, just what I'm saying, there was nothing you can even do about that. You just had to, like, just sit there and just watch it. When they added KD, that was even worse.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the middle. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Longhorns want to move quickly. Burnt orange burning some secondaries, working this guy down the field.
Making those
Who the fuck
big
wanna be?
plays
Who the
down
fuck
the
wanna be
field,
OKC?
Texas.
Who the fuck wanna be
You
OKC?
think about great teams. You think about explosive playmakers, making those big plays, keeping those defenses on their heels.
I'm gonna lie, if you really
Couldn't
think
find
about it, like,
anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be
all the
second
good
down.
players, like
Couldn't
even
make
if
the
like
connection
Brown,
last time. Let's see if
like
they
we
throw
look
it
to what's
again.
my name. It's like, bro, he's already been playing in Cleveland his whole entire life.
To the air, it's Manning.
So he's already been playing in Cleveland his whole entire life.
Got him downfield. Open space at the 25. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Not bad, man. I'm like, if we're gonna have that first round, that lottery pick, we want some Pistons. Oh,
Just keep slinging it. He'll get rid of it. Got his man on the right. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy one. And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And
a lot of it's not so like
niggas like what a beautiful touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-way scoring drive.
I'm not gonna say Brown had that. I'm not gonna say Brown had that killer. Kobe was just.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
I'm just going to get him to do.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Hope he shot more titles than Jordan.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
I said, shot that rock together. Then shit, they could have been up there on feet.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be
I said a shot, but stay healthy. And let's listen to Cole. Man. Cole was trying to get him right. You too big to be down. I like this. Shaq want to play around. Cole.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive to score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Looking left. Makes a connection. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the read game, all the stuff they can do. It opens up the passing attack. I think when you've seen the Ducks teams throughout history, the ones that have enough balance to keep you off guard, keep you guessing, are the ones that are the best teams.
Catch in the middle, it's Spencer. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent,
now
you've got your answer.
Wow.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Moore will throw. Working the middle. And fire the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
The play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares, problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Second down, coming up with his red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, the offense has made it out on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack and try to slow this momentum down.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Setting up for the extra point.
Pass is like you playing over aggressive.
And they tacked on the extra
you have to foul. That maybe it's going to come regardless. Like, what if it's delay the game?
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
Oh. I mean, that's not worse than a foul.
15, looking for room.
Oh, shit. Yeah,
Good job by the kick coverage team.
I mean,
what
if they need a score?
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Moore. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29.
What?
You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt.
Football,
DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they
see
get
the
him at the 21.
I can reach a foul and make the
That defensive back just hurled himself in there like a lightning bolt to get the quarterback.
And you see the speed, the closing speed to run, chase the quarterback, get him on the ground. That's why he plays defensive back. He looks like a pass rusher here, but you could definitely see he could hit that turbo button.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3 and out has been since.
They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. They are so close to a score, they can smell it on the first play of the drive. First and goal. Moore to the air. Makes the grab over the middle. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter.
The jobs of the application.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Back to pass on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Whittington. Touchdown Ducks! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
40,000.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense just didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points.
He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. The Longhorns can really attack on this second and short. He might want another play. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. A strike down the field. Got it out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening the score.
Really good job hauling that pass in. You know, I know Texas is a place a lot of people think about great DBs, and they've had a lot of really good running backs, too. I think the receiver position is one, though, that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here, he's really stepping up in this game today, and he's the guy that Longhorn fans, they need to keep their eyes on.
Who said that, though?
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Caught in the backfield, it's Wingo. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Wants to throw. It's Manning. Got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love no panic. Just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
He wants to throw it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Whittington.
Oh, that's hard.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to
you
take the
last time.
touchback.
I did. That was a good spot. That was my first time playing.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Gets open down the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Line getting set on second down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Get it out to the supersonic guy. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Wants to go up top on first down. Gets rid of it. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. He stopped at the 32-yard line. Not enough for the first down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
Man, your goal of the defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on 4th down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
Dumps it off in the flats. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. To the air, it's Manning. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
It's complete on the right side. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Looks as if they're going to pass on a chance to take the lead with the field goal and go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, looking to pass. Right down the middle. Pulls it in easily enough for the first down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Oh, everything said, like, bro.
Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. They want to throw it. Moves around to clear up the vision. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
They send the tight end in motion. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Touchdown, Texas! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Coaches talk all the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect execution down the stretch. Take the lead, take most of the clock, and you get the ball coming out. Way to close this first half. Great execution.
And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Coming out with it, it's Whittington. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Moore will throw. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. Speeding down the left side. Running inside the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a two-point conversion. The interception was just great.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. And the Longhorns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue.
Brings it down on the right side. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon as trigger men.
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. It ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Moore. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Texas offense. Off the play fake on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Wingo. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast. And David, I know there's a part of you that wonders what if had you played tight end. You and I have been out in the field pregame before. We've been spinning it around. With your athleticism, I know you wonder what it would have been like to go make plays like that.
I tell you what, I do wonder what if now, Jesse, because now you can't hit these guys. You're not allowed to hit them high, all the targeting. Like, if you're a big body guy with good hands, you can go make a lot of money. Might have been a little bit safer. Might not have got hurt. So, yeah, might not have been that bad of a living.
Looking down the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. And the Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Baxter. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house. He has been surgical. precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
The extra point here would tie the game. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll return it. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Makes the catch. It's Benson.
My old coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Ducks in a good spot here with second and short. Moore to the air. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. They'll snap it from the 39. First and 10. To the air on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Yeah, this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants and will finally get into the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down there.
There he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating.
Touchdown, Oregon! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, and number 3 is coming soon.
And right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Makes the quick grab. Still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Longhorns racing to the line in a hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He tries to take the top off. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket. And good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB. Nowhere to go with the football.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Back to throw, it's Manning. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Longhorns are rolling down the field.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Looking to throw on first down. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Longhorns had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Texas! Looking for the tie with the extra point. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's open on the right. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Moore will throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
I know this guy is really athletic, but it's going to be hard to outrun a DB. It was a really nice job scrambling, trying to get what he could get on that third down. But there's the DB.
He's got it. First down and more. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on fourth down, and it pays off there.
And that just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out.
And this will be picked off, a costly turnover in a tie game. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It's the plays like that that are going to end up defining and deciding this game, right? It's tight. Tie game, fourth quarter. Someone is going to step up and make a game-changing play, and the defender did right there.
Off play action on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. Breaks him in the open. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down.
And with that pass right there, dude, he goes over 350 on the day. Nice performance. This QB's been dialed in.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Quarterback extends the play. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. Might be changing the route. Now the play fake. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Touchdown, no
with this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
He'll bring it out. It's Whittington. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Moore to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Bryant. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Looking downfield on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ducks!
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
And he's going to bring this one out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Snags a quick pass on the left. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action. Unloads to the right. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Manning. It's complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Now on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. He's going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big